So I got some new cards. Oh yeah, I'm at the comb my hair. Child. Alright, so got some new cards and I'm cleansing my cards, right? I'm getting them together. And faith, healing, meditation, praying, side hustle, love child, and no strings come out. So I'm like, let me turn this camera on now. So somebody could be praying that a side hustle they had to have a love child, no strings. With karmic lessons on the bottom. Divine feminine, bad credit, debt, unemployed, secluded, left you hanging, secret accounts, romance, mirroring, jackass thug, is losing sleep. So let's see what these cards have to offer. I'm gonna keep these I'm just gonna keep these 4 cards. Because I had a whole different message because, so you know about my TikTok series, right? So right now I'm on like episode 6, okay, of season 1 of Do You Believe in Magic? So TikTok is being funky, being phony. It takes all day to literally load one video. All day. They be disappearing and whatnot. But so when y'all see these videos, I'm in the past, okay? So when y'all see this, it's gonna be this is the future. I'm telling y'all the future, but when you see this, it's gonna be in the past. For me. So this is how it's been going. So when y'all see it on my readings, I ask a question or whatever. So I get my little spread with my questions, and then that next day, the readers that I see, it's like they get the question too, or you know, they tell their side or how they would tell it. So that'd be like more confirmation for me, because it's literally like the day after my reads. Not only do they tell me, you know, what I can get through, because you know I'm learning right along with y'all. Whatever come out here, I'm learning it just as y'all see it, you know. So the fact that I could go the next day, that's how fast God is working on my behalf. Okay, so yeah. So as I watched the videos, I'm like, I made a video like now, and you know, I just found this one girl, this white love. I just found her, and her videos are from like a month and 2 ago. So you know, everything in divine timing. Everything in divine timing. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. But the fact that these cards popped out like how they did, I'm gonna just see what they about. So Holy Spirit, what's faith, healing, meditation, and praying? So we got somebody that's fed up, a phony trickster that was spinning illusions about some type of fairy tale. This psycho jackass thug, that's who's fed up now and wants to pray. He going through memories. He want to give a love offer and pop the question. But he's selfish, stubborn, arrogant, and his pride and ego. He just want to sweet talk me. It's a karmic lesson. this divine feminine knows that you just in debt. You done got some bad news. Now your heart broke and you losing sleep, worried, replaying events and thinking about me. You bumping head with somebody you ashamed of. The person who you ran to that lives this toxic lifestyle. Oh. Oh. You killed the chances of ever having a family with me when you got her pregnant. Oh. Or you put a death to us ever having a family when you found out I was pregnant. That's why you ghosted me. You was wishing for a Jezebel, or you was wishing that I was a Jezebel, and that was a trap. Wish, Jezebel, trap. Now you either in spiritual jail, spiritual trap, you in chaos, you going through an ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening, because of some type of shocking news that has illuminated the truth. This has you not happy. You didn't know I was happily single. You thought I was secluded because you left me hanging. You've been making secret accounts. You've been trying to cope with the karmic ties that you got going on. Oh, the karmic ties to this, workplace affair. It got you under pressure. Under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time running out. Time has run out for you to be a divine masculine because you wanted to be in a love-hate relationship. So it's too late for you to be with this queen bee. It's too late. This queen bee is going to be married. She going to have romance. Me and my partner gonna mirror each other. And you gonna, it say police station, but I'm getting police situation. You gonna have a police situation because you wanted to go around and around with round and around with some type of reckless sex you had, some type of reckless love. Oh, that's why you was acting fake busy. Now you getting reading, seeing that I have self-love. And that you gonna have some type of firestorm because I have walked into my spiritual gifts. So some legal matters is going to show the true colors of the spells that you was doing. The love spells, something like that. To have me fucked up over you. You turned your back. It say GPS, I'm getting path. You turned your back on our path because you was a sex addict. You had a sex addiction. You were supposed to close this cycle. Or I closed this cycle and blocked that ass because you backstabbed me. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. And now you in massive regret and feeling like shit because you found out that we was twin flames, or you found it because you was shady to your twin flame. Now you want to talk about some goddamn I love you because you in your feelings. And I'm like this. I'm like this. This is what's gonna happen. This what you need to do. You talking about this, and I know these. But by all means, keep your faith, keep healing, keep meditating, keep praying, even though you fed up. Keep going. Keep going. All because you wanted things your way. You couldn't have your things your way. I would never go round and round. I would never go round and round with nobody. Especially not somebody that backstabbed me. Yep. You can dead the fact. You can dead the fact that no, yeah, massive regret. Yep. And you know another thing, that's what I want to tell y'all. Okay, so dang, I feel like I need to do that on a whole nother video now. I'm not. So if you've watched any of my TikTok series, you can see how I be like, and y'all see on these videos I ain't never did that, and how I be on them TikTok videos, but I don't do that. And I was watching them back, and I'm just like, since when? The first one that I watched it back or whatever, I wasn't tripping because it was like, oh my gosh. But like as it went on, only time that happened is when I'm recording them videos. I get the and I get the smacking. So somebody does that. One of yous do that. I don't know who, but whoever tried the destiny swap, whoever been being a copycat, you want people to see me as you, and you want to be seen as me. So you try and put all that ratchet ghetto shit on me to make people think that. And I mean, either way, it might get annoying through the video, but once people get here, if people follow me all the way to here, that shit not gonna work. That shit not gonna work. So yeah, I don't never do that. Oh, that leads me to my dream. So let me tell y'all about my dream. So because of that, I don't know. So I'm in my dream. I'm like pulling this mucus out of my throat, like out of my mouth. And as I'm pulling it out, like I feel like I can feel it. Like you know how you do that, and then you can like suck the mucus out your throat. That's what it was like. But I was pulling it out, and it went from mucus to like this, like I don't know. It was like coming. I don't know how to explain it, but as it turned from mucus to like a gray, like a black, or like something. It turned from mucus to that, and I remember a lady like standing there, like, it's okay, you know, like get it out, get it out. And I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, whatever it is, it's gone. Now I woke up and I feel like I'm been spitting all day. My kids' noses is running, like whatever it was. I just remember pulling it out. I don't know what that was. I don't know if you tried to block my throat chakra. I don't know if you tried to like something to stop me from speaking, or if you tried to cause me some type of like mucus sickness, or I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, I pulled it out in my dream. It's gone. Okay, so let's see what this side hustle is. What's side hustle? Illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. So people are being illuminated about this side hustle that you started, all because you was in your feelings and you wanted things your way. Yeah, people are finding out about that. They're finding out your true colors, on why I really rejected that ass. People can see that I'm living in my moment. And that a phony trickster that was causing illusions and living in some fairy tale, that's, you wanted to marry me? Or you were married. Oh, why I rejected you, because you was living in the moment. Your ass was married. You phony trickster, illusionist. You wanted me to believe some fairy tale shit. You, this jackass thug, this psycho, they still together. They still together. You thug, jackass, psycho, karmic lesson, you. You getting shocking news, or people are getting shocking news that you've been sweet talking them about a divine feminine. Shocking news, sweet talk, divine feminine. Either you ashamed or people ashamed. You ashamed, because people finding out that I got self-love. You just was being selfish, stubborn, arrogant in your pride and ego. You didn't have no type of romance, or I didn't have no type of romance. That's in the reverse. Ooh, you didn't have no romance for me. That's why you went and popped the question to a Jezzyyyyy? That's what you wish for? You was wishing for a Jezzyyyyy? You didn't give me no romance. Romance in the reverse. You went and popped the question to a Jezzyyyyy. That was your wish. Ooh, and wish just fell in the reverse. That was your wish. So you was off and on again with me, hot and cold, detached. But now you trying to run from her because y'all bumping heads? Feeling like shit is in the reverse. About a love message. Somebody don't feel like shit about a love message? Police station love spells? Left you hanging in reverse? Oh, somebody don't feel like shit about a love message. That's why you was putting spells on me to have some type of police encounter or something, some type of legal issues. But I didn't leave you hanging. Leave you hanging is in the reverse. So that's why you wanted me secluded, or you told them that's why you wanted me secluded, because I left you hanging? You didn't want me to be happily single? Happily single is in the reverse. Dating, doing you, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. You didn't want me happily single, career focus, setting goals, dating. But something wasn't mirroring in the reverse. Something wasn't mirroring. That's why somebody in the family is gonna die. Fake news, cause somebody not pregnant that you had reckless sex with. Ooh, they was keeping a secret. They didn't have a fake account. Now you miss me and you want to move on and let go and start loving you and you just want to be free. But once again, and here you go, your toxic lifestyle, you're not happy with your toxic lifestyle no more. You ready to turn your back on it? You ready to focus on self-love instead of this toxic lifestyle? Workplace affair in the reverse. You don't want to be a part of a workplace affair no more. You want to give a love message and pop the question. And get married. You got massive regrets about a police station spill you did while you was drinking. You're not happy because I love you. You're not happy because you love somebody. You in massive regrets because you feel like you trapped. To somebody with bad credit, debt, and they unemployed. You don't got secret accounts. You was having the person you had reckless love with do. They was wishing for somebody to be worried, replaying events, thinking about you, losing sleep. They was the ones wishing. Worry, plan events, thinking about you. Somebody was wishing that somebody was losing sleep. A phony trickster illusionist that was living in a fairy tale. Once wished that they could pop the question and go round it. Oh, they don't want to go round and round. They don't want to go round and round. They don't want to have no more cycles, no triggers, no more lessons. And once again, this is somebody wish that somebody would lose sleep. A jackass. A jackass. Once again, a jackass that wished I would be losing sleep. A Jezebel. A jackass that wished that I would be losing sleep. Is this Jezebel that you was in a romance with? That's why you got massive regrets. Because you're not happy. Massive regrets because you're not happy. You don't want no more karmic ties. Karmic ties in the reverse. You really fucked up over me? You in massive regrets how you ran? You ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and wrong? You ashamed about the firestorm you created? Karma, drama, endings, losses, mental breakdowns? Or you in a firestorm? You in a firestorm? Oh, because of a Jezebel? You ashamed of this Jezebel that you ran to? Or you want to run away from her now? Because you've been losing sleep. Worry, replaying events, and thinking about me. Because I blocked you? Either because you was being shady or you feel like I'm shady because I blocked you? You wasn't a karmic tie? I blocked somebody that wasn't a karmic tie? A Jezebel. She blocked me because I wasn't a karmic tie. That's the secret. That's the secret. She blocked me because I wasn't a karmic tie. She blocked me from you. Yes, she blocked me from you. Or she's a jackass, a karmic that's a jackass, a karmic tie that's a jackass. So who is this though? Who are you? Jackass wish, karmic tie, jackass wish. Karmic tie, jackass wish, Jezebel. Somebody got blocked because they wasn't a karmic tie. A jackass wish Jezebel. Spiritual gifts. You finding out that this Jezebel was a trap? She lied about her spiritual gifts, or her spiritual gifts was the trap. But she was in the reverse. She didn't have no spiritual gifts. She was a jackass, or somebody didn't have a jackass didn't have no spiritual gifts. Everybody seeing their true colors now about their spiritual gifts. People are seeing my spiritual gifts because y'all told them I was on drugs and stuff. Cope in the reverse. This is bad news that I don't cope. Cope in the reverse. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. Now you got bad credit, or some family unemployed you. You got bad credit for the family, debt in family, debt to a family because of some love spells you did. You in debt to a family because of some love spells you did. Karmic ties in the reverse. Thug. Karmic tie, thug. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. Jezebel. What's love child? Who is there? What's love child? Massive regrets about a love child that you created. That's why you left me hanging. That's why you wanted me secluded. That's why you rejected me. Under pressure in the reverse. You didn't know that time would run out. That's why you thought you had time to partake in this toxic lifestyle and do love spells so that I wouldn't close out a cycle with you. But I blocked that ass and I was fake busy? Or you thought that you could block me and act fake busy? Or because you was fake and busy, that's why your ass got blocked? Because I don't have no bad habits once again? Now you looking at memories and this bad news, and it was bad news to find out that I wasn't fucked up over you, and that it's too late to backstab me and make me a Jezebel? Or it's too late and you got backstabbed by a Jezebel that wasn't a work affair? You getting the message that we twin flames and this romance wasn't a karmic tie? What's no strings? No strings in this fairies, no strings. Backstab. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. So you didn't want no strings. You decided to be deceptive, cause pain, cheat, love bomb, and play mind games with Queen Bee. Secure, confident, boss bitch that's career focused. You chose the backstab. That's who you chose to backstab. That's who you turned your back on. That's who you wanted experiencing heartbreak. That's who you wanted losing sleep. Oh, now you losing sleep because you just want to be free of somebody you married. You see that I'm not under pressure in the reverse. And this is shocking news to you. You see, I have had an ego death and a spiritual awakening, and how spiritual I am. You see that I learned this karmic lesson. You see that I'm going to get a love message from a twin flame that wants to romance me. He's also spiritually gifted. And he going to pop the question. or you getting shocking news, or no, you getting a love message, or you gave, or somebody sent you a love message. They said y'all was twin flames. Somebody said they was spiritual and that y'all should have some type of romance together. That's why you popped the question. But then you found out that the fact that she was pregnant was all the love message was, I'm pregnant, let's get married and be a family. And so you popped the question, and now you're getting fake news. You're finding out it was fake news that she was pregnant or that the baby was yours. And now you're going through karma, drama, endings, loss, and having a mental breakdown. You're going through a firestorm. Now somebody is getting readings. Or this is me doing a reading on the family. That wanted me to mirror them. They wanted me to be shady. They wanted me to be with this jackass so that I would turn into a Jezebel. But it's too late. Some type of memories, got somebody trapped, somebody that had a sex addiction. Mirror this shady family and be with a jackass so I can be a Jezebel. Now a jackass is bumping heads with somebody he in debt to. So now he want to be secluded in separation from people, reflecting and soul searching about how he was a phony trickster, illusionist that was living in a fairy tale. He reflecting about some karmic lessons. That's why he loses sleep. That's why he in heartbreak, or his heart broke. And he heartbroken that he's still blocked. He under pressure. And in debt. Bad credit and unemployed. And you got police issues. Because you was having reckless sex with somebody that gave you a love message that was a karmic lesson that you ashamed of, or you ashamed now. This bad news that you ashamed about the person you popped the question to that was doing love spells on you, that was being a phony trickster illusionist to you. Yep, the person you popped the question to. You got bad credit. Oh, you ashamed. Now you want to divorce her. You want to get some legal matters. It say divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Because now you want to divorce her because you miss me. When is you ever going to be serious? Because you ashamed that you chose her over me. You ashamed that one of y'all was GPS tracking. Oh, she was, the karmic lesson. She was GPS tracking you. GPS firestorm. Closing this cycle. Where you traveled to was a firestorm. Now you want to close the cycle, but you was being a jackass the whole time. Once again, you are just so ashamed. You trying to see how you can get the police involved, and the fact that she did love spells on you. Somebody wasn't making secret accounts. Oh, so you want me to know you wasn't making secret accounts. It was her. She wanted me to go through a firestorm, or not she going through a firestorm? Firestorm bad news? This karmic lesson, or you just not learning about this? She said I was bad news and I was just living in the moment. She was trying to trap you. Yeah, this karmic lesson. She done left you hang, or that's why you left me hanging. You left this karmic lesson hanging. Or this karmic lesson told you to leave me hanging and heartbroken. Or she was gonna put you on child support. But that was a trick. It was an illusion. She was being phony. She just didn't want you with me because I got spiritual gifts, real spiritual gifts. She wanted you with her because you were spiritual and she had bad credit. That's why she gave you a love message. And now you just want to be free. You wish you was free because you under pressure. And losing sleep. And you secluded with this karmic lesson, or because of this karmic lesson. You secluded from this workplace affair. And you not happy about some heartbreak that had me or you secluded from a karmic tie that you popped a question to. This psycho, crazy ex obsessed that she won't let go. When I blocked you, that's when you start going crazy. Yeah.